is everyone doing? Welcome to your weekly Tarotcast. Alright, let's get a collective card going. What do we have? What do we have? The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is all about taking leadership towards a new adventure. So it's something that hasn't necessarily been done. So we all take the role into leading ourselves, the collective in this case, into something new that hasn't happened yet. This sounds really exciting to me actually, because I think we all need a little bit of adventure and we all need a little bit of stepping forward into the unknown with confidence that we can do it. And that's the week for us. Yay! Aries, you got the Seven of Pentacles, and this is all about being patient and learning to be patient with grace. Whatever you're building, whatever you're working on, whatever you want to see results, just allow them to take their time. Nothing happens over the night. There's no quick or fast result here for you. You just have to allow things to grow in their own time and stay patient within yourself. So this week is all about exercising patience. And you have the Magician, which is the card of manifestation for the month. So you're meant to be understanding all your tools. And one of the things about manifesting is that patient thing. You need to keep working. And you can't give up just because the results aren't coming as quickly as you want them to. You just got to keep going. Taurus, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about taking some time out to recover mentally. You have the Chariot for the month, which means you're meant to be figuring out who you are as an individual and how to be in charge of yourself without depending on anyone else. And this card comes to say you might actually have to move away from other people just to have that feeling. You might have to go somewhere on your own just to have that feeling of what does it mean to be on your own and how can you feel fulfilled in that scenario. Because once you come back, then you're also more able to provide to the people around you with a better energy. So it's time for a you break. Do it this week. Gemini, the King of Cups. There's a lot of male energy coming out for you. You have the Emperor for the month. So you're meant to be planning and strategizing your life or, your goals and do a little bit of planning work. And the King of Cups he's a king, so he's also a planner and a strategizer, but he's very emotionally stable. So he's also very flexible. He understands that you make the plan, but then if it doesn't go as you planned, that's okay. And you can change things on the spot. As long as the plan is already there, then those changes on the spot will be much easier to make. Find emotional stability and allow yourself to be flexible when it's needed this week. Cancer, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is water with water. She is the closest that we have to the Empress. She is flow herself. She's so creative, and you are water too, and you're in the world phase, so you're in the world month, which means things are meant to be coming to an end. The cycle is meant to be coming to an end, and you just need to be in this energy of allowing it to happen. Allow things to flow the way they're meant to flow. Be receptive, accept the way things are turning out, and just find the peace within yourself. And be creative. Exercise your creativity too. Leo, the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a very intellectual being. He wants to study, he wants to learn, he wants to understand philosophy and the meaning of life. And you have the Empress for this month, which means you're meant to be in a receptive stage. state. So this week is all about receiving new information, receiving new knowledge, receiving new ideas, and then let them flourish slowly. Virgo, you got the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the card of scarcity mindset. So something is at loss, something isn't quite right, and you're feeling a little bit low energy, and you have the Wheel of Fortune for this month. So something big or small actually, but something that is a milestone of your lifetime is meant to happen this month, and you might feel a sense of loss for something. Well, you need to get sanctuary, in the sense that you need to find a place where you can rest and shift this mindset, really work on your scarcity mindset and turn it into abundance. Libra, you got the World. So you have the Hierophant for the month, and I did advise you to start understanding which institutions you're meant to let go, which institutions you're meant to embrace a little bit more. And the World is the card of the conclusion, which means if you did your job right last week, this week you should be able to really let go of these institutions that don't serve you anymore, and you can close that cycle, and you can prepare yourself to start new things and to find the people who are more in tune with you, your soul family, if you like. Scorpio, you got the Fool. So you got Justice. So you're meant to be looking at all the different arguments of all the sides of the coin of anything that is, in your life right now. You're meant to understand every angle of your life right now this month. And the Fool just starts a new cycle for you, and it starts a cycle where there is no conditioning and there is no fear, and you just jump forward and you just go for whatever it is happening in your life. You just don't think about it twice right now. Just do it. You had a very still month last month where everything was like, just wait, just wait, just wait, just observe, just wait. And now it's like, okay, you can go. This week is the week that you get the permission to go. Sagittarius, the Eight of Cups. So you're in the star month, you're in a healing month, you're in a month of really accepting who you are fully, from the good and the bad, the light and the shadow. And the Eight of Cups really is about going inward and just be. It's not even like observe yourself. Actually, it's just be. Leave the emotions behind. Leave the drama behind. Leave the suffering behind. Just find the core and just be. That's what you need to work on this week. Capricorn, you got the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is the card of feeling trapped. And usually this comes from the mind space. The mind believes that you are trapped, even if you're not, because the truth is we're never trapped. We always have a choice to make, and we can always make the choice that will lead us to a place of not feeling trapped. But sometimes we get into this mental position of there is no way out. And you have the Fool. So this month is about new beginnings and new starts, and having no fear and having no conditioning. So this week you have to reanalyze what conditionings are there that are stopping you from achieving this Fool energy. What is making you feel trapped, and what do you need to break free from in your mind? Aquarius, you got Judgment. So Aquarius, this is fun because you have the Devil, which means you're going to be on a month of a lot of self-sabotaging behavior, destructive patterns. And I did say to you last week that you need to start watching for your addictions and start working on releasing them. And Judgment really is the card of observing yourself. It's like being in purgatory. What have you done? And on a moral question, was it right or was it wrong? And you just have to observe these patterns that the devil is bringing for you. Because if you don't observe them, you won't be able to recognize them. So this week you just have to pay extra attention to your behavior. Keep a notebook, make notes, write things down, you know, and then once you've observed everything, once you understand, once you know, it's much easier to release. Pisces, you got the Seven of Cups. So you have the Sun for the month, which is like the best card ever, about, you know, happiness and singing and joy, and things should be going your way. And the Seven of Cups indicates confusion. So what could be happening here together with the Sun is that, you know, you are projecting so much joy and happiness that you are attracting a lot. And from attracting this lot, there are going to be a lot of opportunities here, and you're going to get confused on what to go forward with. So this week, don't make any decisions yet. This card always comes up when we're not meant to make decisions. So just be this week, observe all of these options, and next week something will be clear of where you should go. All right, thank you everyone, and I shall see you next week. Yay, lots of love.